That's it. You are welcome to That One Show, lighting up your weekend. Indeed, the drama intensifies. The blowouts are literally unimaginable. The drama, juice, every single day of the week. And tonight, trust that it even goes a notch higher right here on Perfect Match Extra, only on TV3. My name is Crystal Kwame. Are you your ultimate turn-up MC? And tonight, I will be your host for the Perfect Match Extra. You want to make sure that you stay on here with us because it's going to be very interesting. So nudge someone, send them their alert, let them know that it's happening right here on the stage. I'm sure you're rooting for someone in particular. You want to hear a little something about them. Perhaps you want them to clarify something because they said something you weren't too sure of. Well, this is the moment. Stay active with us online as we are streaming live on Facebook at TV3 Ghana. We are also live on Twitter as well. Just get interactive with us and use the hashtag PMExtra. You can also download the TV3 reality app so that you get non-stop flow. We're also live at pmextra.tv. It's pmextra.tv, where you get literally the 24-hour coverage. You know, a lot has happened all throughout the week, and tonight we break it all down. I'm excited, and I hope you are as well. There's never a dull moment with this lot. Anyway, we are back. This is Perfect Match Extra. Let's have a conversation. Now, apparently, Lovelyn and Etonam, you won, head of the house during the week. Congratulations to you. Tell me what it felt like to be heads of the house.
Actually, this is the second time we are being the head of house, and it's much challenging. And the experience is good because being the head of house for the second time in that position is not that easy. But with the able support from my partner, we were able to reach our target.
Right. Why do you say it's challenging, though? Tell us. What makes it so challenging?
So, we all don't think the same, and we are young adults, so we have to make decisions based on our instincts. What you know what to do. But sometimes we have to prompt and quicken you before you do what you have to do.
Right.
So sometimes it's a bit challenging. Yeah.
All right. What's your experience as well, Lovelyn?
It was stressful though, but I love the fact that I was giving out orders and it's being carried out.
That's right. It's giving out orders. Yeah. I like that. All right. Brownie and Sasha also, new in the house. You were given a task. You had one mission. Were you able to achieve your mission?
No, for me.
Brownie and Sasha. Let's hear from Sasha. Were you able to accomplish it?
No, please.
Really? Was it tough?
No, really.
It wasn't? Okay. All right. But how about Brownie?
I don't know for now. I can't really tell, but I think from the start, things were going on well. For now, I can't really say anything.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's go to the beginning of it all. Do you feel like you were, the housemates welcomed you? Do you feel like you were a threat to them? What was it?
Okay, so I felt welcomed at first, but as time was going on, I felt like I was being hated, that kind of vibe.
Hated?
Yeah, I felt like some of them didn't really like me. Yeah.
Right. Interesting. Did you get any outright, expression on it? Did anyone speak, directly to you to let you know that, they didn't like you, like your presence? Feel free to say any names.
No. No one said this to me, but actions speak louder than words. So.
Wow. So whose actions?
At times I get the impression, like, it's not like maybe, at times I feel like they are like directly to me. It's like they are on me. Like, I don't know. At times I feel attacked. I just won't put it that way. At times
but
I
you
really
feel attacked by someone. I mean, feel free to say the person's name. We're here to have that conversation.
Like everyone, Bella, Bibi, Lovely, Grace, like all of them. At times, like, I feel attacked by them.
Wow.
But yeah, we argue and then at times we sort things out because I don't really want to take things personal.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. It kind of shows in your demeanor, unfortunately. Tell us about your experience as well, Sasha. Threatened? Do you feel like you came as like a threat to them, or were you welcome to the house?
Yes, I was really welcome to the house, but No, I didn't feel threatened.
Can you speak up for me, please?
So I didn't feel any threat anywhere.
Yeah? So you don't think anyone saw you as a threat?
No.
So you've had a ball in the house. You've had a good time with all
Yes,
the
please.
housemates.
Yeah.
Right. So it looks like it's only Brownie that had a tough time integrating. Interesting. Brownie, what do you think could have, been the reason for this kind of treatment towards you?
Okay, so, first of all, I think I got very close to Bebelino, and I felt like Grace didn't like it. Yeah, that kind of vibe. So she wasn't giving me the energy. And at a point, I felt like she was feeling like I want Bebelino, and I came in for him. So I wasn't really getting the vibe from her, but we spoke things out, and we're cool now.
Oh, you're cool now. Okay, that's good to know. I want to go to Bella and Kodak. You two seem to have gotten extra lovey-dovey this week. Can you tell us about it? I've been feeling the love extra this week. You've gotten very, very lovey-dovey. Care to share, Bella? You want Kodak to speak? All right, Kodak. Tell us about it.
I mean, yeah, I think we did. You are right. Until I think last night, where things kind of got bad or worse, if I'm being right with the exact.
Wait, when was this?
Last night.
Tell us about what happened, actually.
I think once we get into it, because that's my response to what you just asked. So I think she also has to respond to this.
Interesting. All right. But you started the week on a lovey-dovey note. What was the reason for it all?
We are still cool. I don't have issues with him. Nothing has happened. I don't know what happened last night. I felt like it's normal in every relationship to argue with your partner. So I don't see what happened last night to be a big deal.
It's something that happened. We have to address it here. Don't act like we spoke before we got here. If we are going to solve it here, then fine. But then something happened last night.
Okay, something happened.
Okay.
And I caused it. So I tried apologizing to him, but it didn't really go well. So I believe we are both matured and we will solve it.
You solve it. But I think that there's so many of us here who'd actually want to know what really happened. Because we keep saying something happened, but what actually happened?
Okay, so during the party, Loveland was kind of pissed because Bibi was dancing with Etonam. Okay. So she was talking to me and I felt like, oh, she's down, she's emotional. So I told her that, oh, since we were all dancing with Kodak, just go and dance with Kodak. Yeah, so I was also dancing with Brownie. We were doing our own thing, they were doing their own stuff.
Right.
So I think I had this belly pierce that I had to take it off because I changed my dress. So before leaving the scene, I saw Brownie dancing with Kodak. So I left. And then he came to check up on me that, he saw I left. Well, am I okay? So I told him, yeah, I'm fine. He kept on asking if I'm okay. So I told him, yeah, I'm okay. So I think we came out and someone asked, that, Bella, are you okay? You don't look okay. So my response to the person wasn't nice. I was like, go and dance with your Brownie and your Loveland. So he got pissed that, the same person who asked Loveland to come and dance with me. So yeah, that was it.
Basically that. All right. I'm sure we'll get deeper into it as we go along. I do want to find out from Bibi and Sedi what the status of their relationship is now. We are all interested to know. Care to share? Let's start with Sedi.
Ladies first, I guess, right?
You want Bibi? Would you want to take it? Okay, Sedi, back to you. Ricochet.
Things have been rough, like not necessarily smooth as you want people to gel. So we are still in rough waters, if I may say.
Things are rough.
Yeah.
Okay, Bibi, what's yours as well? What do you have to say? Put it into words.
It's not working.
Really?
Yeah.
How? Why?
I know, but like, he gives me on and off thing. He's not there for me. Like, I feel like he's there for other people. And with me, he doesn't have time for me and all of that. Like, he'll be following Brownie, and then, yeah. Since when Brownie came here, he has been following her. Yeah, so.
Interesting. I mean, I kind of feel like, you know, there's a Brownie factor in almost everything now. You know, I wonder what the reason really is. But again, as we carry along, we'll find out. As I'm hearing from every single one, I believe I've not heard from Bebelino and Grace as well. So I know you've had an incredible week. Tell us how you're feeling now. Let's hear from Bebelino and Grace. Grace, it's as if you don't want to speak. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, shake it up.
Well, I think I'm okay. I feel okay. Yeah.
Really? You don't sound okay.
I'm okay.
Yeah?
Seriously, I'm okay. Yeah.
All right. Tell us about, you know, your relationship at least. You both are fine.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. All right. Bebelino, how are you feeling as well?
I'm okay.
Yeah?
Feeling great, yeah.
You are great. I don't feel it. Give me the energy.
Oh, yeah, I'm great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. If you say so. It's all good. We have a lot more coming up. Right here. We've heard from our housemates. Let's take a look at something coming up. Now, you know what? Let's take a look at the video and then we'll carry on.
So many times you complain in your closet, the things she does and every other thing. Now we are all seeing what is going on. Maybe these people that came in now, this one of them, the Brownie girl, has everything you're looking for. Now these are the things you need to put into consideration. Yes, Brownie is my friend. I'm not supporting anybody. Do you understand? I know Brownie. Whatever I'm going to say to you is what I'll still say to Brownie, because I'll call her and tell her that she's very sure, because she told me she likes you very well. You understand? That she doesn't want to say it for you to take her for granted. Do you get my point? At the same time, she's also scared not to let out her feelings known. And you too, on the other hand, there was a connection immediately between you both. You clicked. Okay, now these are the things you need to put into considerations. Grace is in the middle of this also. And one thing that will be very bad is for you to pretend to love someone or lead someone on when you know it's not working. There's nothing intimate yet between you guys. You are still working on something.
Downstairs, why is she complaining? Like, why is she complaining? Why is she complaining? Why is she complaining? Oh God, I'm sick and tired of this house. Bibi this, since I came to this house, Bibi this, Bibi that, Bibi this, Bibi that. I'm tired. Like, I'm literally tired. I am.
People make fun of me, whether in your presence or
Not in your presence.
No one is making fun
You don't
of
even
because
understand. You're a man, so you don't even understand
you make
certain
everything
things.
obvious. You make everything obvious.
What did I make obvious?
You make everything obvious.
What did I make obvious?
You made everything
Bebe.
obvious. Don't try. Don't try with it. Don't try. Like,
what are you going to do? You're going to hit me.
I'm not going to hit you, but it's like the harm of already done. You want us to go home.
Yeah.
I'm ready. You know that.
Oh, she said she's going to save you.
It's heated. All right. A lot has gone down, really. A lot has gone down, and I'm going to go straight into it, really. Brownie, you just got into the house, and you seem to, be getting straight to action. Tell me about your relationship with Bebelino.
We are cool. We are friends. Nothing more.
That's it? You sure?
Yeah, we hardly talk nowadays. Yeah, because I think he made things clear to me that he really likes Grace, and it's Grace he wants.
Right. That's interesting. Bebelino. But, in viewing everything, you seem to have really gotten close with Brownie. So what was your reaction to what she says as well?
Yeah, I called her and told her that I'm really into Grace. The main reason why this all happened was because I was having a problem with Grace and I couldn't talk to her, and Brownie was giving me that attention. But I wanted Grace to give me that more attention, so I just tried to do that. But I'm fine. Now I want to move on with Grace.
Interesting. Why did you feel the need to have to say that? Wasn't it already obvious? I mean...
Yeah, I wanted Grace to feel I want her to feel so important. Like, I want her to grab me as his man. Like, I want him, because I was not getting that attention. So I wanted to move to Brownie so that he feel that I need that attention. You get it? So that was all the issue.
I see. Interesting. I really want to get Grace's reaction to this as well. Brownie came in, Brownie came in not long ago. And so, yeah, she's making friends, isn't it? Brownie, didn't you see it as just making friends around the house? Or you truly just wanted to shake things up?
No, I felt at a point, Bebelino felt lonely, even though he likes Grace. So he just got close to me. So there was a time I made a statement to him that you wouldn't know what you have until you lose it. So I felt when Grace realized Bebe and I were that close, she felt she was losing something she truly cares about.
Wow, okay. You should see her facial expression at this point in time. Grace, what do you have to say as well? It looks like you don't agree with what Brownie says. What's going on? Share with us.
Oh my God.
Breathe in, breathe out. Take it easy. Usa. Usa. You've got this.
Okay, so, I mean, I saw a lot of things going on, and what I needed from Bebelino was for him to be just honest with me about his feelings. But then I feel we spoke about it, and we are good. And one thing I want to make sure is Bebe is mine until I say no. So no one can have him.
Hey, oh yeah. Oh yeah. So let's get this straight. What's your feelings what are your feelings towards Bebelino right now?
Yeah, I'm still in love, so yeah.
All right.
Whatever.
Interesting. All right, thank you, DJ Phil. Let's take a look at this interaction between Bebelino and Lovelyn. I have to address this right now. Legal.
Sometimes you complain in your closet, the things she does, and every other thing. Now we are all seeing what is going on. Maybe these people that came in now, this one of them, the Brownie girl, has everything you're looking for. Now, these are the things you need to put into consideration. Yes, Brownie is my friend. I'm not supporting anybody. Do you understand? I know Brownie. Whatever I'm going to say to you is what I'll still say to Brownie, because I'll call her and tell her that she's very sure, because she told me she likes you very well. You understand? That she doesn't want to say it for for you to take her for granted. Do you get my point? At the same time, she's also scared not to let out her feelings known. And you too, on the other hand, there was a connection immediately between you both. You clicked. Okay, now these are the things you need to put into considerations. Grace is in the middle of this also. And one thing that will be very bad is for you to pretend to love someone or lead someone on when you know it's not working. There's nothing intimate yet between you guys. You are still working on.
Nothing hides at all in this house. So whether or not someone is in the room, we all still see. Now, obviously, Grace wasn't in the mix. Grace wasn't in there when they had this conversation. So Grace, I want to know what you think. This is your second time seeing this in the space of about, what, 10 minutes-ish? So tell me, what did you think after seeing this? What do you make of the advice Loveling gave Bebelino, your one true love?
Wow, like, people are just so fake. That's all I can say. And I wonder why she would even say something like that to Bebe when she knows Bebe has proposed to me. So you have such conversations with Bebe, and then when you see me, you act like you are trying to protect whatever Bebe and I have. So, like, sis, why? Why are you so fake? Like, come on. You can do better, please.
Wow. All right. And yes, she says, sis, you can do better. But I think you've been close. You know, you've had a good relationship from the beginning of, you know, the show. You've had a very good relationship with Grace and Bebelino. So why at this point in time would you bring advice like this towards Bebelino?
Okay, I believe that video was not completely played. So a part was picked out and you judge. Really, I'm not really expecting you to like call me a righteous person because people are really ungrateful. I don't need to do anything for you to see that this is what I am doing because even before now, you've showed your act of ungratefulness. So let me address that video very well because I was talking to Bebe because these are three people like I know in the middle. Brownie, we had a discussion. At that time, we were having that discussion. It was late. So Brownie told me like, oh, she likes him. And me, from my own aspect, I was just trying to like, Bebe he should be very sure. He shouldn't lead Grace on because we've all seen what she has gone through. If you know, because I can't choose for him or tell him we all saw what happened that night when she came in, everything that went on. I was just watching, and I told Bibi, do you think we need to address this to Grace? Because I don't want in a situation whereby someone will say, I'm coming to scatter their sheep. I don't want that. Mine was just to give an advice, because I was trying to, like, put myself in the situation. We are all human. Maybe there was no much people available for Bebe to, like, pick or make his choice. Then, on the other hand, I said Grace will feel very hurt if you, like, lead her on at the end of the day, you don't have a genuine feelings for her. That's for the meantime, it's not yet deep. That you should let her know, because Brownie on the other side, from what we saw you guys did, maybe you like everything you are seeing in her. Because that video, like I said, was not played completely for them to hear all what we said. Then I told him, maybe Brownie now, all what she has, you are seeing. But as time goes on, you will start regretting why you left, Grace.
I'm getting what you're saying, but I'm thinking, for you to even say, you know, those sets of words, it says something to me. Isn't the proposal good enough?
No, I don't even know about the proposal. I don't know about the proposal because I'm surprised they did a proposal. Because proposal, we all should be,
I didn't see, will you be my girlfriend? Is it a proposal? And she didn't respond. She said, let's not rush. So I was like, even hearing that the guy said, I will marry you, I never heard all those things. I was even asking her as much more.
When someone came, you were...
Please, can I finish, madam? Please, can I finish? Can I finish? Because I don't want to go deep into it. I can't start explaining myself to you or tell you I did this, I did that. So it's left for you to believe or choose whatever you want to choose. I don't care. Really, so I don't really care. I'm fake, yes. I like that. I like the fact that I'm fake. But when it comes to like trying to address issue, I try to do things behind your back, but I don't tell you about those things. So when you get home, take your time, watch those videos from top to down, and hear every conversation that was said. That's all I have to tell you.
I mean, we'll definitely get Grace's reactions because I think it's very interesting, those set of words that you did, Atta. But I'm taking it to Bebelino now because, again, you know, all fingers are pointing back at you. At the beginning of the week, we saw you gravitate towards Brownie, and it seemed like a green light sort of situation with you. And then, you know, suddenly there's a switch. Let's take a look at this video really quickly just to back this up.
Please, is yours okay? This one is for Ekana, so I should add some. And I just want you to. Miss, if I didn't, I have to cook again because I didn't get.
Are they feeding you? They're feeding you.
Hey, who's feeding me? This was more food.
Please put egg for me. Please feed that very well. Let me feed egg for her.
Oh, I want to say, ask Grace something.
Stew.
All right, so that's basically it. Yeah, you both got very comfortable. Before I come to Bebelino, Brownie, so when, you know, you began this relationship, did you think something fruitful would come out of it for you? Brownie?
I didn't want to say this, but I feel like Grace Lovely did nothing wrong because Bebelino told Lovely a whole lot of stuff I don't think I want to say here. So...
But it actually is a reason. The audience is asking for it. I definitely am curious as well. So you say everything.
So, Bebelino showed interest, okay. He made
you?
Yeah, he made it look like he's interested. There were so many things he told me that shows he's like really interested.
All right.
But honestly, I was also getting to like know him because aside him, he wasn't the only person I got my eyes on. I was actually like looking out for someone who like will match me. It's not about the show for me. It's about finding my perfect match. So I was thinking like Bebelino was like being like real because he kept saying things and I realized
like
at a point he was confused.
Things like what?
So he was showing, okay, so he actually told me he likes me.
Okay.
He did. And at the same time, it felt like he likes Grace as well. Yeah, so I thought he was confused. So,
all right. Bebelino, I know you want to say something. You told her you like her.
From the look of the video, you can see I was smiling. I was eating. And she came to me and she was like, as a new housemate, that's the same way BB came. I was introducing I was having fun with BB. As a new mate, I was like, oh, okay, she said you want to eat my food. And I was like, she should wash her hand and come and eat. And he was like, he wants me to feed him. So at a point in time, if you could see, when I was feeding him, I was laughing. I was like, what am I doing?
But you were doing it. What pushed you to start? But you were doing it. Thank you, DJ Phil. You were confused?
So at that point, I had an issue with Grace, and I was at the kitchen lonely. So when he came, he was trying to get to me, and we were trying to chat, and the chats keep going on and other stuff. But at that point, I was having an issue with Grace that we were not talking. I came to Grace talking to her. She didn't mind me, so I was like, okay, let me have a. She was giving me that vibe, and so I was there. We were chatting, but I didn't see anything like that. I was just trying to let Grace get my attention. Yeah.
Wait. You can't just say it like that. Wait. What did you say? All of that was to get Grace's attention?
Oh, yes, because I love Grace.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. So we understood definitely that, we actually even saw it, that you apologized to Grace. I don't know how Brownie feels at this point, but you apologized to Grace finally to end everything, and that was genuine for you.
Yeah.
Does that mean that, all that went down between you and Brownie, it has no special place in your heart? You actually don't regret anything that you did with her?
No.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Well, you watching as well, I hope that you get very interactive with us. I want to know what you're thinking about everything that's going on right now. Just use the hashtag #PMExtra so we can catch everything that's going on. Interesting. Brownie, are you okay? You sure? You weren't smiling earlier, but now you're smiling. I find that very interesting. Okay, now, let's carry on. Let's go to Bibi and Sedi. You've been quiet for a while. Yes, you have. Now, you had a heart-to-heart about your relationship, yes?
Yeah, we did.
Yes, you did. So tell us about, all that's gone down and, what you're doing to move forward.
Okay, so Bibi came to me and then she said we need to talk as usual. And then I make myself available. So through the conversation, she was like, the vibe is not on. And I'm like, yeah, I feel the same way too. So we decided to just pour our hearts out. And then she was like, what's the problem? Because she thinks she's been trying. And I'm like, for me, I can see our personalities are clashing. We are two different people with two different needs, trying to merge, and there is no particular focal point for us to just even, try to even, how will I even say, compromise to just meet at a middle point. There was nothing like that. So I told her it's a kind of personality clash, and she said, yes, she also realized the same thing. So we should just think about it and then see the way forward. And she was trying to know if I'm interested in somebody, but I was like, no. One, because I don't want to give her any clue about if I'm coming to do something. And secondly, I respect her as a woman, because we actually were trying to do something, and trying to tell somebody in the face that this is the reason why you're trying to go for somebody may feel disrespectful. So I don't want to do that with her. So
interesting. Everyone likes that, huh? But that definitely means that there is something, in the works somewhere, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Obviously, we were sent here to come and find our perfect match. So if it's not working with somebody else, I think you need to cast your net somewhere else, too.
All right. Okay. So, initially, we talked about literally Brownie being everywhere in everyone's situation. It looked like you both had some kind of connection as well in the house. Sedi and Brownie. What is that looking like?
Well, can she talk?
I want to hear from you as well. You before her.
Okay, so I tried. Earlier on when she came into the house, the energy she gave me was way through the roof. And then I just had...
Wait, what does that mean?
Okay, so when she came into the house, she was like trying to be all over the place. And then I saw her had some altercation with other housemates and all of that. So I was just studying her. So I decided to discard her apart. So fast forward, I realized she and Bebelino were getting quite interesting. So I just lay back. So from that point, I didn't do anything or push any harder. But until a point where maybe I realized maybe she couldn't work anything out, and I'm trying to kind of like, we just gravitate towards each other some way or the other. So something of that sort.
Interesting. Brownie, what do you have to say about all of this? We're getting into his head. Talk to us.
Okay, so when I came into the house, Sedi was the first person I spoke to. I think we had to play a game, okay? So from there, I liked the energy. Also, when I went to the kitchen and that whole dramatic thing happened. So at a point, I started talking to him. There's something I really like about him. He's very intelligent. I like the way he speaks because I watch out to like people who like can actually talk for themselves. From my profile, I said that I like a man that can speak out. So for me, I think there's this connection between Sedi and I.
All right.
He's someone I really do like.
Okay. You know, your face lights up when you say that. It's like you're trying to hide it a little bit, but we see it. Baby, yes, talk to us about what you think about all of what has gone down.
Okay, so Brownie came in the house and she told me that she cannot snatch my man away from me, and then she cannot do that to me, so I should trust her.
Did she give you a reason?
Like, yeah.
Did she give you a reason? She couldn't do that to you?
That is the question. How can I trust her? But, you know, she gave me a reason, but I think, yeah. It's
You don't want to say it?
Yeah.
Really? You know, you can share it with us. Hey.
No.
We definitely want to hear it all.
So she assured me, and I didn't trust her because I saw what was happening between Babelino, Grace, that triangle thing. So I didn't trust her one bit because I can read people like fast. So after yesterday we went out. He was all over her. I was with Grace because she was lonely, so I had to be with Grace. And she was all over her. She would come to him, and I was reading what was going on, and I was like, you know what? I want the best for him. So if they are pairing, why not?
But don't you matter also? Doesn't your heart matter? Doesn't your love matter?
It does, because he wasn't giving me that, that lovey-dovey thing, because I like to be pampered a lot, So he wasn't. Sometimes I'll tell him to let's play Ludo, and then he'll be like, nah, he don't play Ludo. And I had to go and find Babelino or Etonam to play with, or Grace to play with. So he wasn't giving me that. And he would be like, I was the one giving him space. Because when I came to the house, I was, with Kodak and all of that, or Kodak all over. So I wasn't giving him that time.
Okay.
So this week, I was trying to give him that time that he wanted from me. But like, boom.
Right. I like that. Boom. Interesting. All right, now, so after everything that you said, I'm beginning to think that perhaps you felt a bit displaced, so that's the reason you went towards Etonam. We have a video. You know Etonam is paired with Lovelin. Let's take a look at this. We'll be back. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some peace up in this. Okay. Yeah. It's heated. Thank you, DJ Phil, for that. This is very interesting. Now, Lovelin, I'm very interested to know why you just slashed out in a situation like that. I mean, you've danced with other gentlemen in the house, haven't you? So why was it such a big issue that Bibi would dance with Etonam?
Okay.
You know it. Share it.
Okay. Before we came out for the party, as the day goes on, the love we have for each other keeps growing and it keeps binding. So, and for every relationship, there should be principles. We should know our bounds. So, before we set out, we had a discussion not to dance with any housemates in the party because I was becoming very jealous. And what happened the last party, I wasn't too happy with that. I wouldn't want to be disrespected, or I wouldn't want any lady to disrespect him in form of trying to vibe, because I don't think I would tolerate that from any of the housemates. So later on, I decided to change my mind, just have fun, feel free, bet, set your boundaries, let there be limits to every dance. And we agreed, and we are good to go.
I'm wondering when this was, because I know that you've also been, freely dancing with others.
I'm coming to that. So I'm coming to that.
Come to it.
So when the party started, as HOH, he was busy. He go out, come. When he comes, I have to go and meet him to let's dance. But I discovered, even while he was busy, his less time, he goes to Bibi to dance with her, and the dancing wasn't...
It wasn't what?
Oh, it wasn't dancing,
it was what?
So
what was it? If it wasn't
the dancing
dancing
was intense, though. So, but I ignored the competition we had. We all need to, dance with every partner. So it was just for fun. So I looked at him, he wasn't responding, he left, he came back again the second time, he didn't look for me, he still went to Bibi to dance with Bibi. He did that again the third time. So I was just counting, having a count for him, so that when we get into the house, we can resolve everything. Then I was seated. Bella came to me. Oh, lovely. We were just looking at the whole situation. At a point, I sat down. I was just watching at them. I felt disrespected the way everything went so, because you broke our rules.
Right.
Yes. So I sat down. Bella was like, lovely, how are you feeling? I told her, Charlie, now I'm feeling the way you were feeling then, that I'm not putting myself in your situation when the whole Kodak drama was coming up, that I feel so pained right now. She was like, okay, so go and dance with Kodak. I was like, really? She said yes. I said, thank you. So it was actually what we discussed. Then I went to Kodak. Yes. I was dancing. I told Kodak, please, you can even ask him. I said, dance well. Let's make Etonam jealous.
I see.
So that kind of thing. We were just dancing. I was watching at him. He wasn't even looking. At a point, I was like, telling Kodak, hold me now. Let's do this thing. Let's dance well. Let the dance
enter his eye.
At a point when I had to start shouting when dancing, then he looked at me. Then they had to separate. He came around like he was observing. After that, I left. I went upstairs, came back. I was sitting down on my own, and Bibi came to meet me. Madam, are you okay? I said, yes, I'm okay. She said, are you okay? Are you sure? I said, yes, I'm sure.
Because I'm dancing?
Yeah, she was like, is it because I danced with your partner?
And that's what led to all of this.
So that was...
Okay, that makes sense. I get it now. Interesting. All right, Etonam, let's get your thoughts on all of this. I'm sure a part of it you didn't know. You had no clue. Talk to us. Share your thoughts.
So, the MC, Bebelino, asked us to dance with... he lined us up to make the girls take turns on us and dance. So we did that. So I don't think... I'm not feeling guilty of me dancing with Bibi.
That was after.
As usual, she was also dancing with Kodak. And it got intense when I saw certain things I didn't like. And I also got intense with Bibi because...
Wow, so it was literally a competition. Contest of jealousy.
Well, let's take it as such.
Interesting. All right. We're at a very crucial point in the show, but before we do get to the, rib cracking moments, the parts where we get our knees shaking a little bit, I do have a few questions for Bella. Now, it seems there was an earlier conversation, to nudge Brownie towards Bebelino. Do you remember that conversation? Yeah, you love that. Yeah, you remember that conversation, right? Yeah, Bella. You don't remember that conversation you had with Brownie to nudge her towards Bebelino, to get her to, So it was a conversation between two of you, that's Loveland and, what's it called again, and Bella, the two of you. It was a conversation between the two of you.
Loveland.
Yes, to try and get, Brownie to go Bebelino's way. Do you remember that conversation? Yeah. Oh, you forgot the conversation that you had? All right, Loveland is saying, let's play the conversation. You don't remember the conversation that you had? But why would you have a conversation like that in the first place?
I don't.
Is it to say that Grace is not, someone that's close to you?
No, like I said, you can play.
But when you are playing the video, please, we want you to play the full video, because I had this same similar thing last week, and I wasn't happy about it. Because if Bebelino would speak the truth, I told him that brand yourself. Do you remember? You can't meet someone right now and you're all over here. You remember? And then, honestly speaking, when she came in, I even told her that Bebelino and Grace, they are not dating. So if you like her, you like him, you can go for him. And then Grace told me that, oh, Bella, you told me that, oh, Bebelino and I, we are not playing. She told me. I didn't know.
Right.
She told me that, oh, Bella, Bebelino and I, we are dating. It's just that I didn't want you people to know. He proposed to me, and then I accepted. Did you tell me or you didn't tell me? You did, yes, twice, yes. She told me.
Okay.
But initially, I didn't know, so Bebelino too was confused. He was like, Bella, I like hard girls, or boss pa. Like, So I even told him that, brand yourself. You can't meet a girl, then you are all over here.
Me, I don't know.
Interesting. All right, Loveland, you don't remember. You should remember that conversation that you had, especially after the breakdown. Use the microphone for us so we can all hear you.
Situation like if it's not relevant, I don't put it at my mind. I just say my thing and leave it there. But if they should just play that video, whatever it is, I believe I can address that.
Okay.
Because now that it's not played, I can't address it.
Right. Bibi, weren't you in that conversation? Were you in that conversation? So, Brownie, you were in that conversation with Bella. You don't remember having that conversation?
A lot of things.
But I feel like these things are interesting. They are important things. So while you're having such conversations, since they're concerning matters of the heart, you would actually remember, when you have such conversations. You're with Grace. Okay. All right. It's all good. Anyway, PM Extra, tell us what you think by tweeting and using the hashtag PM Extra. And we're at that point again. Yes, when we reunite like this, that eviction should, perhaps would happen right here on the show. Take a good look at our housemates. Voting has gone down. Of course, voting is close at this point in time. But who is staying in the house and who is saying goodbye to us? Which one of them will it be? Which of our couples would say goodbye? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the point where we get to find out. Etonam and Loveland, we'll begin with you. But you know what? Let everyone, just find their way right before me. Let's see all of you as you're sparkling this evening. So, right where you are is fine as well. So, for Etonam and Loveland, as beginning with you, you will not be evicted tonight as your heads of house, and also you were not nominated, so congratulations to you. You're staying. You may take your seats. So currently, we see Kodak, Bebelino, Sedi, Bibi, Brownie. We have Sasha, Bella, and Grace. how many of them would be leaving. You voted, ladies and gentlemen. It's not to do with me. All of you voted. And at this point in time, we have to find out who's staying in PM Xtra and who's leaving. Now, 2 of the housemates came in for one mission and one mission only. Some said they shook things up a little bit. And for another, not quite. But you may have your seats, ladies, Brownie and Sasha. Let's get into the real deal, as it is eviction time. Bella Kodak, Bebelino Grace, Bibi Sedi. Where are we going at this point in time? What do you think? And let me know via Twitter. Use the hashtag PMXtra. Is Grace staying with Bebelino? Bibi doing the dance with Sedi? Kodak and Bella patching things up? Well, congratulations. Kodak and Bella, you're safe tonight. Take your seats. That leaves our couples at the top, Bebelino and Grace. Kindly come forth. Just line up before me. And face the audience as well. And Sedi, Bibi, you may do same. We've been here, we've had interesting conversations, we've got the insights. For those who might have missed out on the action during the week, we gave you everything you needed to see. Very interesting, actually, the color coding. Would they be saying goodbye together? Or would one couple be safe? Grace and Bebelino have had it tough. They've redeemed themselves. Sedi and Bibi are looking at new chapters in their relationship. Could it be that they may have another chance to reignite things? Let love lead. I know, the results are out. Are we ready to get into it? Who do you think is staying? Who do you think is safe tonight? All right. Could it be that we may have a mix and match where we save one from each couple and pair them up with each other? Could it be? I wonder. And you can tell that one couple is holding hands. It's looking very bright, I guess. Maybe. Could it? Yes? And would the other be doing cha-cha-cha? Getting it back together. Soft, you say? All right. The results are out. And this is the moment. We've seen them in the house. We've loved them. We've appreciated them. We've turned on our TV sets just to enjoy the gist around them. They've been characters in the house. But you know what? One couple has got to stay in the house. I think I'd need you to also help me. Who do you think that couple is that's staying? What? What? There's no DDT in the house. What words are you saying? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Leaving the house tonight. The perfect match Xtra house tonight. Your vote spoke. We're going to say goodbye to Sedi and Bibi, which means Grace and Bebelino, you are safe. You have another round in the house. Sedi and Bibi, you may proceed back to the house. Your run on Perfect Match Xtra is over. It's been great having you. But you may proceed back to the house, pack up, you know you're leaving the house tonight, and within 5 minutes, you have only 5 minutes to leave the house, and the 5 minutes actually begins now. It's a tough one now, isn't it? Your knees may be shaking, but I believe if these are your favorite couples, then you will be excited tonight.
Carry your mic, and I didn't see it too, so.
Grace, good. That girl. I don't know what I'm not even shaking. Me fine. It's like I'm okay.
PM Extra. We really do appreciate your interaction. Now it's time to get into some recoupling. Yeah. Let's get into some recoupling. At this point in time, let me share with you the rules. Now, you can see that the ladies have with them some flowers. We have 3 gentlemen on my left, and we have 5 ladies on my right. So what it is our ladies are going to take turns to choose their gentleman for life, just to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? They're choosing the gentleman to be their couple. So we're going to go in order, and this is how it goes. The gentleman would have to say whether or not they accept the flowers. And if the gentlemen do accept the flowers, that means that they become a couple. Basically, That's what it is. I think I should take it again for you to understand. So our ladies have their flowers, and they have the opportunity to choose new partners. So if they want to choose new partners, this is the moment to do so. But of course, if they choose not to, they still go to whoever they want to be with and hand them the flowers. Now, when they hand the flowers over to the gentlemen have a say as to whether or not they accept the flowers. In that case, the ladies, Brownie and Sasha, will be on standby to also choose who they would want to be with. Yes, indeed. All right. We will begin this process with DJ Phil on standby. We'll begin this process with Bella. Ladies, we understand now, don't we? You can choose at this point in time which of the gentlemen on the other side you want to be your partner. So I'll begin with Bella. You have that moment to shop. You choose your partner. So DJ Phil will give us some music. You can walk straight, however you want to choose your partner. This is over to you.
Okay, so I want to...
You want to say something before you go?
Yeah.
And give them the flower?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, it's Kodak, yeah, and then I want to use this opportunity to apologize to him for how I spoke to him in the morning. I was rude, I disrespected him, and I know he doesn't like that, so before I give him this flower, I want him to tell me if he has forgiven me or he's still angry. Yeah. So
okay.
I want to hear from him.
All right.
Okay, so I actually wanted to say this if she had not spit out anything. So I think Bella and I, we haven't really been a very compatible pair, and then we haven't really been a perfect match. I mean, we've been a match, but not a very much perfect one. But I think with time, we would be a perfect match extraordinaire.
All right. Now, there's a lot of talk going on. I want to see the action. So, Bella, who are you giving your flower to? Let's see. You walk straight to them, whoever they are. Let's see the action. You walk up to them. Now. So that's one couple down. Loveland is up next to choose her partner. You have your flower. Do the presentation now. Love is truly in the air as Loveland and Etonam are back together. It's more than just an acceptance, apparently. All right. Lastly, Grace, you get to choose. Are you presenting your flower to Bebelino? What's happening? So, this is up to you.
Please, I would like to say a few words.
Before you do the presentation. All right, go right ahead.
So, well, I would like to say this. When I came on the show, I never pictured Bebelino as my perfect match. It wasn't someone I wanted to be with, but then, isn't God wonderful? I mean, I know what it did was wrong, and I believe what we are trying to build is so beautiful. And I don't think whatever happened between he and Brownie should, stop me from wanting to choose him over and over again. So you already apologized to me, and I forgive you, baby. And yeah,
All right. Okay, thank you so much for that. It seems everyone in this space is really excited. Okay. Congratulations to you both as well on getting back together. But that only means that we are left with our shakers. That's Brownie and Sasha. And their one task was to come to the house and heat things up. And at this point in time, if they were able to recouple, well, they would have stayed in the house. But since it looks like there's no one to pair up with them, unfortunately, we're going to have to say goodbye to you too. Amen. So thank you for being a part of the show. But you only have 5 minutes to leave the house. You've brought in the drama, but thank you. So you may proceed back to the house. Thank you. You have 5 minutes to leave. It's been great having you. Yes, indeed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you something. Naturally, you would think that this is the end of the show. But we're still here now, aren't we? We're still here. So you know what? I have a little video I'd like to show you. Take a look. Yeah, take a look.
It's Xtra, but you can call me Flash. I've been living in Ghana for the past 4 years, so yeah, I do business here in Ghana, and my hobbies, I like watching football, swimming, and going to the beach to spend some time with women. I want my woman, beautiful, smart, respectful, and I don't like being in a toxic relationship, so yeah.
Okay, that's good stuff. Interesting. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at another video.
And I'm a fitness model, and then my hobbies are watching of movies, listening to music, and then pool, snooker as well. And then I'm a gold buyer. I like an ambitious woman, a woman who respects the partner. And then I like a woman who asks for permission before she comes over. Wherever I go, it is going to be fun. So don't expect anything else but the fun aspect.
Goosebumps, and I'm shaking. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have them join me right here. Yes, indeed. Let's have both gentlemen join me right here on the stage. Flash and Ohineba, let's see you make some noise. Thank you so much. Thank you, DJ Phil. That's all right. All right. This is very interesting now, isn't it? You've been watching, and I'm sure you have an eye out for any of the ladies. So let's hand the microphone over to both of the gentlemen. Kindly take one from Grace and one from the gentleman as well. Share with me, which of the ladies are you eyeing?
I won't say, I can't say for now.
Hey, which of the ladies you have your eye on? You want to play a secret game, but no, it doesn't happen here. Share with us.
Okay, I will say Grace. Yeah.
Okay. And you as well. Which of the ladies do you have your eyes on? Easy, easy. Who do you have your eyes on?
Okay, I will say Bella.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. You may still stay where you are. But to all of our housemates, to Grace, Bebelino, Kodak, Bella, Lovelyn, and Etonam, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. You may proceed back to the house immediately. Like immediately. Thank you. Like now. Let's see you. Proceed back to the house. You may grab your lover and go off stage. We're going to go on a quick commercial break. Again, we'll be back, so don't go anywhere. It's Perfect Match Extra. Leg.
I saw it. Exactly, you're close to me, like, this, I don't know, like, yo, she's a bitch. I wish I was there. She's a bitch, like, yeah, I saw it. Yeah, she texted me. You've not packed your stuff. Hey, bruh. You've not packed your stuff. Ah. And then you went. Hurry up, let me go to 31 minutes.
Sorry, I'll take my 2 suits.
No, don't. No, you have to. I mean, you have to put it. No. Leave it. When you are done. No, when we make finish talking, then she will tell you to.
Bibi!
I said it. No, today no more said.
Oh, Bibi!
Bibi! Chichi! Oh, babe, I miss you guys! Oh, God! Stop crying.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Sally, I appreciate all of you. Oh, bad. I cannot fire you today, and you don't go be me because at least we love, we bromance, we fire. I like that. I tell you, maximum respect for everything. I appreciate it. Charlie, I'm grateful. I like Bebelino. Bad guy. Bad guy. I'm waiting for people. Shasha! Sedi! Shasha! It's the same. You are living this house. It's been here. Where I see. Man, you don't need to say anything. I don't feel bad about anything. I'm living my life straightforward after years.
Oh, Mama, you didn't really go to the funeral.
Goodbye. Oh, man, I could.
From here, we now have
What's the vibe? What's the vibe?
Morning to you, the full
Maybe somebody will take over.
You make another feet cry, of course. Then you make the thing look like
You already tell me.
I'm coming. Let me pack my stuff and get
But Charlie, the vibe we
Yes, let me pack.
My stuff are with you. I don't want to. You really pay me.
Oh, man. I appreciate Charlie coming to know you. I mean, even just 2 weeks, Charlie, you guys are amazing.
It was a very nice encounter for
Oh,
real.
Charlie. Like, somebody messaged it was short lived, but like, the silver jam moment. Wow. Charlie, you guys for chop the metal. Make you not talk saying for chew the boy, the 40 kids.
Big Mama,
For chew the metal. I want to watch you. I say, yeah, my guy now, my nigga. That's my nigga. You know? For trade. Charlie. But seriously, I appreciate you guys. It's obvious. I know Charlie, you them one of the viewers passing and stuff.
Oh, but still, that's quite
Oh, kind of. I don't know.
For real.
The only thing I like about BBC Charlie, I was real.
Because I see one comment, it's the other you make down for the party. There's somebody writes, what's wrong with sleep? So people really, maybe for your mind inside, you figure.
I just live my life.
By the way, you go Charlie, where you did read to was just some man in name with the guy mentioned for the shy hills and we didn't know about that.
Yeah, they mentioned some. Yeah, I think.
So the animals
yeah.
Fabric.
That forgot the man name.
Something.
Yeah, be president. Yes, Mobutu Sese or something like that.
Right.
So Pan African.
I was like, bro, you know all this shit.
Oh, Charlie. I mean, give me something. Like, and they appreciate. Oh, Bella. Oh. Charlie, you go here. I'll give you first. Ladies first. I'll give you.
Hey!
This is boy long day.
Yeah, I hear your campaign.
I like the vibe.
It's I like people.
I like the vibe.
Oh,
don't worry.
Is it clear to you?
Very, very clear.
Nice one. That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen, right here on Perfect Match Extra. I tell you, stay on pmextra.tv because that's where you have full 24-hour coverage of whatever happens in the house. Also on TV3, stay tuned all through as we bring you highlights. And make sure you're following us on all socials, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, even on TikTok, because the highlights are definitely real. Just, continue to have conversations with us. We do love to hear from you as well. With the hashtag PMExtra. Thank you so much, Flash and Oheneba, for joining me. You may enter the PM Extra house right now. Yes, indeed. Take a good look at them, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, DJ Phil. Just when you thought you'd seen it all on PM Extra, we brought you even more excitement, more drama, and a whole lot more to go down. Thank you so much for being a part of this. You already know how to join us. Make sure that PM Extra is a part of your daily lives because, see, it is real. My name is Crystal Kwame. I've been your ultimate turn-up MC. Big thanks to our sponsors. The PM Extra, show was supported by Bell Ice, Mifidia, Malcolm, where Ghana shops. Also to Cab Fam, Ghana's #1 discounts and free giveaway store. To Empire Kitchens, Heart of the Home. Drugnet, your #1 online pharmacy. To Fokuzi Lodge, your comfort is our passion. And also to Food Stuff Home, shopping made easier. It definitely has been a pleasure in all of your enjoying this week. Make sure that PM Extra is a part of it. Once again, my name is Crystal Kwame. Are you your ultimate turn-up MC? Catch you on the flip side. Yeah, it's all about PM Extra. DJ Phil, drop that music. We have something to celebrate too. Come on, let's do this. DJ Phil.